Hello, POTA people. Eric, KD4MZM. Today we're at Kilo 3607, 3607. We're at the Beker-Wingate Creek State Park. The sign says Wingate Creek State Park, but it's also referred to as the Beker-Wingate Creek State Park. This is a nice park. There's no facilities out here. It's out here kind of in the remoteness. No stores nearby, so bear all that in mind. There is one little picnic table here. Sits underneath a really nice shaded tree. It's right next to the parking lot, so you don't have to carry your equipment very far. They keep the area around the picnic table mowed down and really nice around the table. A lot of trails go out. This park is basically a land reservation area that the state bought years ago to preserve the land and save it for future generations. So they really haven't developed this land out here. It's still Florida roughness. They do have a little trail down here. Of course, you can't bring vehicles or anything down it, so it's an easy trail to walk, very easy. It's right on Highway State Road 64 in East Manatee County in Bradenton. They have two separate areas here to park in. They have the regular vehicle parking area right here. You can get a few vehicles in here. Just watch how you park. There's only a little way in and out. You don't want to jam people up. There is a little sandy area right here when you come in. It's kind of hard today. We've had some rain, so it's kind of packed it down. During the dry time, that can get a little sandy and get a little spongy to get in and out of, so bear that in mind. There is 4 of the handicap parking areas on the outer side of the entrance here. So the handicapped area, 4 vehicles handicapped can park out here. They are labeled blue for the International Blue handicapped area. The sign for this park is very small. Again, it just says Wingate Beker. So this is what it shows. And if you notice on the sign, it's public access possible by calling. You have to call the park manager, and they list the number Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. This is a sunrise to sunset park. And what they mean by you have to notify the park manager, they prefer that you call the park when you come here. This park is managed by the Lake Manatee State Park, a little further down the road. So they would like to have you notify them when you're here, or you can use the sign-in box. Now there is a ranger station or one that lives on site down that gate there. The public, don't have general access to that road, only the rangers do. There is a sign-in sheet. They require everyone to either call the ranger station or sign into the sign-in sheet when you come in here. I've spoken to the rangers and all that, and they really try to encourage that. So there is a sign-in sheet right here. They do keep pens in there and the sign-in. What I normally do, since I'm passing right by Lake Manatee State Park when I come here, I just courtesy swing into the ranger station, show them my annual state pass, and advise them I'm going out to the Beker-Wingate Creek State Park. They scan your card and they log you in as you're coming out here. That's about one of their only requirements is please be courtesy and let them know you're here, either by a courtesy phone call, or if you come from that direction, go ahead and just swing through the park entrance at the Lake Manatee and let them know that you're coming down to this facility. There's a lot of shade here. I've been here at all different times of the day, and no matter when the sun is up or right, you can always find a nice shady spot to park here. So this is again a small little park. A lot of traffic running up and down here. Now if you're out here Monday through Friday, it can get a little noisy with the commercial traffic. A lot of semis run up and down this road, so it is a heavily traversed road. There's some power lines here. There's some residential lines that run back down to the ranger house. And then, of course, there's the tension lines that run up and down the feeder lines on the main highway. I have personally never had any issues with RF noise coming off of those power lines when I've been here. I'm here today, and there's, again, no noise. So I've been very fortunate, or this area is very fortunate, that the power lines are really nice and quiet for us. We're out far enough in town that the man-made noise floor actually drops a couple S units or more. So it's really nice to come out this far into the remoteness and actually get into a really low noise floor. You can almost do a two-park row from this park. A lot of people are unaware that 2.5 miles down the road, if you come out of this park and take a left and head west back into town, exactly 2.5 miles is another park. It's Kilo 5118. It's the Edwards W. Chance Reserve. Everyone's familiar with the main one that a lot of the ops go to and that I go to. But if you're out here in this area, they have another access point. The Edward W. Chance has a couple different access points, and exactly 2.5 miles west of this park is the other access point, or another access point, named access. That one is not pin dropped on the POTA map, so it's kind of a hidden one that a lot of people forget about. They come here and they move on, and they don't realize that 2.5 miles down the road they can actually pick up another park. So we're going to swing by that one on the way back in. We'll do a video on that one and show that access point at the Edward W. Chance, 2.5 miles from this park. So you can actually pick up a real easy two-park row, 2.5 miles from each other. Anyway, that's about all there is. I've got the SO2R set up, and we're going to be running on that today. And as I mentioned, the trails are really nice. The XYL, she's with me today. She just went and walked down the trail, so I was setting up here to do the POTA and get the video going, and she did the trail. She went quite a ways back. She said it was really nice. There was a lot of wildlife and stuff to see, so real nice, she said. Real nice back in through there. The trail was very well maintained. Wasn't hard for her to walk or anything, so that's a good plus if you want to see the park also. Again, there's no facilities out here. Bear that in mind. There is one picnic table underneath a really nice shaded tree in the parking area here. Plenty of parking to set up and work with. You get a few cars in here. Just be mindful of the sugar sand in the front portion of the come in. So when I come in, I usually pretty well hang a hard right into here and stay out of that sugar sand unless we've had some rain or something. You don't want to get hung up in that. Anyway, people, that's what we got out here today at the Kilo 3607 at the Beker-Wingate Creek State Park. Hope to put you all in the log, and we will showcase the other park right down the road. We'll put a separate video up for that one. 7-3s from KD4MZM.